Gamer X. And here is what I'm reviewing this week. Alright, so I'm reviewing Vanquish this week for Xbox 360 and PS3. There's really not too much to say about this third-person shooter made by Sega, but you know what? Here's a look at what Vanquish has to offer.
This is Vanquish for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. The story of Vanquish is set into the near future. Now, Russia and the United States are actually vying for ownership of the world's fastest depleted energy resource, and the US has constructed a space station in order to harness this energy from the sun. Russian forces capture the space station and divert its harvest solar energy into a blast wave that destroys San Francisco. It's actually aiming to force the US into total and unconditional surrender. However, in response, the US takes its armed forces with recapturing the space station before Russia can annihilate their next target, New York City. In Vanquish, players take the role of Sam, a government agent who will stop the threat before it's too late. Armed with a special spacesuit and plethora of weapons, Sam has also an array of martial arts skills that he can use to take down his robot enemies. Now, Vanquish didn't really have too much to offer in terms of gameplay. There's no online mode, there's no multiplayer. Honestly, it's a straight-through arcade-style third-person shooter made by Sega. The game is really fast-paced. If you actually press one button, you boost like a NASCAR racer. And then the weapon systems aren't really impressive. I mean, they have a wide variety of guns like a shotgun, a machine launcher, a more rapid-fire machine gun. But overall, the gameplay isn't the best. I mean, it's a very violent game and a very, destroy-em-up game. Honestly, Sega could have done a lot better with this. Graphic-wise, not too bad. I mean, the cinematics are okay. In the first opening segment of this game, there's more cinematics than gameplay, which to me was a real put-down.
Alright, I give Vanquish a 6 out of 10. Here's why. There's really nothing to the game. I mean, honestly, the gameplay is okay. It's a very fast-paced third-person shooter made by Sega. It's kind of arcadey theme-like. I mean, I don't like games like that personally. It has to have a good story. It has to be not an arcade theme, like I just said. I mean, honestly, if someone played Call of Duty in an arcade-themed game, they would turn it off. Alright guys, this week I have a new question for you. Out of all the games made by Sega, what was the best franchise? Honestly, you're going to see this coming, but I think Sonic was actually the best franchise that Sega ever did. It's time for another true fact with Gamer X. 225,000. That's the number of Dreamcast units sold in the first year in the United States. It's time for another Gamer X opinion. This week, the Sega Dreamcast. Honestly, the reason why Sega Dreamcast failed is trying to put up a fight with PS2. The PS2 inevitably won because of the online service, more exclusive games, and a better control balance. As always guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, AWR316, for reviews, updates, and more, right here, from Gamer X. Alright guys, next week I'm officially starting my Xbox Live and Wi-Fi matches. If you think it got what it takes to beat Gamer X, prove it. Go on our website and find out. And that's my review on Vanquish, the Xbox 360 and PS3. Keep watching for more game reviews, updates, and more right here from Gamer X, or X, marks the spot.